Back, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day. Today, I'm going to be talking about NFL 2023 draft position rankings, and I want to apologize for my mic. My mic is not phenomenal right now. I literally just got it back from repairs, and it is better than what it was, but it's like echoes. It's just funky, and I'm gonna buy another one because I want I want my voice to be the best it could be, you know. So I'm gonna just keep letting y'all know that this mic isn't 100%, and I'll let y'all know when I get my new one. So position rankings, just get right into it. Quarterbacks, most important position in the NFL is the QB position. Bryce Young is number one for me. CJ Stroud number two. Difference between them is really just height. Both incredible prospects. Whatever team they go to is they're getting an incredible quarterback. Number three for me is Hooker. I don't know if anyone. I think what's his name? Not DJ. Oh man, the Jacksonville guy. But I think he has him at number three as well. I watched some of his tape a while back, and I was very impressed from Hooker. He is coming off an ACL injury, and he is one of the older quarterbacks coming out of this draft. But this man's talented, bro. He can run. He's not scared to throw the ball deep, and he has a cannon of arm, bro. Trust me, this guy's legit. Whoever team he falls to, because he is gonna fall, because he is coming off an ACL injury. He is older, so whatever team picks him up and lets him, you know, take a take a seat, let their starting quarterback or whoever they got do their thing and let him learn. They're getting a phenomenal quarterback with Hooker. And then Richardson. Richardson is number four for me. He is has been doing great stuff as of now and this year in this season. Um, the combine he went off made a lot of noise at the combine. His pro day did phenomenal. And then the season that he had, this is the only season he's been a full time starter at Florida, and yeah, definitely a project. He has the skills. He's very athletic. He has everything. He just needs to be at the right team, right coaching staff to teach him the way. You know, that's really all it is for Richardson. And Stenson Barnett is my number five guy. No one's really talking about him at all. Like this guy honestly might go like fifth to sixth round, but he's talented, man. He's played in the big games. He has an arm. He's undersized. He is older, but trust me, this guy could play. Just like Purdy, where he literally was a senior. No one really talks about him, but if you watch his tape, watch how the ball comes out of his hand. Barnett, he got it. He got it. He's playing in the big games. That's really huge for a quarterback. You know, I don't want to talk about anyone else, but quarterbacks that want to be big time in the NFL have to be playing in big time games, or they won't be able to do it at the next level. You know. So, all right, running backs. Got Robinson at number one, Gibbs at number two. Now here, number three for me is Zach. Number four is Speedy, Devin. What was his 40 time? His 40 time I think was crazy. Miller is number five for me. Averaged like 6.5 yards per carry. Guy did it, played phenomenal in the playoff games that TCU had this year. He got injured though in the Michigan game. I want to say he got injured in the Michigan game. I don't think he played against Georgia. And yeah, those are my top five back. I know, literally. I mean, to be honest, I think everybody has like different number three, four, or five. You know, number one and two are for sure, but it's three, four, or five. That's really the mixed up part. But for me, it's Zach, Devin, and Miller. We'll move on. All right, here we go. The fun begins right here. The receivers in this draft class are legit. A lot of talented guys in this year's class. Cannot say that about. I mean, we have been saying that about most draft classes these days, but this one's legit. This one you can find a fucking talented receiver in round 3 and 4, dude. Like, it's really stacked. Um, for number one for me out of this whole class is Jack Jackson, Jackson Smith, Nick Jigba. You know, Ohio State, man, they've been coming out with a lot of receivers. It's crazy. Ohio State, Alabama, LSU, man, very talented schools right there. LSU had their time with Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. Alabama had Waddle, Rieger, or not Rieger, Rager. I mean, he was good. But his name Ruggs. His name's Henry Ruggs, not Rieger. Henry Ruggs, and where's one? Mechie. Mechie was one of them as well. I remember the other ones as well from Alabama. Kind of going blank on that, but Ohio State recently. You got Smith Najigba coming out right now. Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. You got oh man, who's the Washington guy? Scary Terry McLaurin. Yeah, they've been going off so far. So Ohio State, Najigba number one. Jordan Addison and Zay Flowers. You could go either or for me, man. Zay Flowers could very easily be number two. Jordan Addison could be number three. But I'm going with Jordan Addison number two. He has the height, he has the length. He's very crisp in his route running. And Zay Flowers is literally just he's in a way similar, but he's faster. His route running is really good. He's a little bit shorter than Anderson, but the guy's legit. The guy's very talented. All of these guys at number five right here are legit gonna be studs in this year's draft or in the NFL. And then I got Johnston at number four. I like Johnston. He's from TCU. Very tall, very long. Has long strides. He could break tackles, make things happen after contact. He's number four for me. Very talented receiver right there. Again, Jalen Hyatt, very, very fast. Is he the fastest receiver in this class? I don't know. He may be the fastest receiver in this class. Um, Definitely a deep ball threat. He's for me, he's the most interesting guy that I want to see what team takes him, you know? Because right now, everybody above him, top teams are going to pick him, but I want to see what later teams are going to take Jalen Hyatt, you know? Got that deep threat, guys, for real. After the catch, dude. And then you got plenty of other guys outside of the top five. You got Josh Downs and a bunch of other guys, dude, that are ballers, dude. So it's gonna be crazy to see where all these receivers go. But these are my top five. Let's move on to the tight end. For my tight ends, I got Michael Mayer. For me, he's just I don't know. I just like Michael Mayer since the beginning. You know, he could block. Like he legit gets in the. He's not gonna delete someone like out of the play, but he's gonna block the guy that he's assigned to, that needs to be out of the play. He will block that guy. Very sneaky to fade out like Gronk and stuff like that. And after the catch, he could break some tackles, but he's not gonna kill you with speed. You know, that's the only negative about him. And then Dalton Kincaid, I don't know. My apologies if I said that wrong. I've been saying it right for a bit. Kind of going blank on his name, so I apologize. Very phenomenal receiving tight end. The guy is just he's just what's it called? Just fluent with his route running. Very crisp. Knows how to get open. And he says his favorite tight end right now is, you guessed it, Kelsey. And it's really, you see it in the tape. Then my number three is Washington. Just because he could do it all. He could block. He deletes people when he's in the run blocking, system. When he's run blocking, he's gonna delete someone. And then the length and his height, he's pretty fast, but the the contested catch ability, he got it. That's why he's number three. Very talented guy. Number four for me is Luke Musgrave. Very good after contact. Guy's legit. And then Sam Laporta. I don't really watch much of his tape, but he's number five for sure. Number five. All right, let's move on to who is it? I don't know. I'll find out right now. Edge. The edge position is stacked in this year's draft class. Like I said, this draft class is legit phenomenal. So if you got a lot of picks in this draft class, man, they're gonna be highly valuable, and they're gonna be worse than the picks. You're gonna be picking a lot of talented people with those. Number one for my edge is Will Anderson, the Terminator, without a doubt. Top, legit like top two player in this year's draft. Next one's Wilson. Guy is big, long, powerful, moves people off the ball. Guy's crazy. Will McDonald. Will McDonald and Luke. It's very hard because both of these guys are like fresh. They're very, very fresh to the sport of football. Luke legit started playing. Man, was it college? Did he legit start playing in college, man? It's crazy. I don't know. I think he played hockey before, and they're like, oh, you know what, dude, come play football for us, man. And they're like, okay, yeah. And he's doing phenomenal right now. So he's very, very new to the game. He has a lot of potential though. But Will McDonald, I think he's been playing since high school. He would be playing out, Wisconsin, but he didn't know who T.J. Watt, or not T.J. Watt, J.J. Watt was. So they said, hell no, we ain't recruiting a guy who don't know who J.J. Watt is. But he's a very long edge rusher. He's fast. He gets underneath. He has that vert, but very new to the sport. High ceiling, and yeah. Number five for me is Noah Smith. Guy's a freak athlete. He honestly could go really higher. Number three right here, because like he's playing at Georgia. Georgia guys are legit nowadays. Right now, the Georgia guys are legit. He's playing against the best in the whole nation. So you're gonna be going against the best in the NFL. So he's been there, done that at Georgia. So he could legit be number three, but I have him at number five right here. Guy's legit. Look at his combine. Look at the stats he puts up. Coming from a phenomenal university. So I kind of went potential over, what he got. So we're gonna move on. D tackle, the D line. This one's kind of like mixed up because White and Murphy are edge guys, but like they have them listed at D tackle. It's kind of weird. I don't know why, but I put them listed D tackle because either way, the edge position is very stacked, and the D line is it's okay. Jalen Carter is number one for sure. This guy's a top three, top two what's it called, player in this year's draft, but he does have character issues. He's getting in trouble a lot, and he's right now mentally not in the right state. So his draft stock has definitely took a big hit. Next guy is Casey. Is that his name? Casey Conson? I don't know. I might be saying it wrong. I apologize. From Pittsburgh. This guy's legit. His player comp is literally Aaron Donald. Had a phenomenal 10-yard split. Man's powerful. Super fast interior. Like, what are you going to do against this man? It's crazy. Murphy. Murphy's number three. Like I said, he's an edge guy. He has that nasty bend. Super fast off the ball. I did not see his 10-yard split. He didn't go out of the combine, but I didn't see his pro day. I keep checking up on him, and they don't have it on the NFL app. And yeah, so I'm gonna go check on it again. I haven't checked on it today. But Murphy, I want to see his 10-yard split, but he has that nasty bend. And like I said, 10-yard split, meaning his get off time is very, very good. I just need to see the 10-yard split to see the numbers of that. But if you watch the tape of he's really fast off the ball. And then White, Kenyon White, um, very powerful guy, a legit edge for me, he would be a linebacker. Me personally, edge linebacker to hold, contain, and like power rush and stuff like that. Him dropping back a coverage, he didn't look too bad at the combine. We probably won't ask him to do that much. Um, he's legit very powerful. And then we got Brian, who is the interior guy. So realistically, he will be number three. And yeah, Brian's really good. Played against Trevor Lawrence. He's been at what's it called, Clemson for a while now. But he's really good. Trust me on that. All right, moving on. The linebackers for me in this year's draft are very top heavy. Like you have legit starters in this year's class, but like I said, top heavy guys. Simpson is the best linebacker in this year's class for me. Definitely number one. Guy's super. He has silent to silent speed, and he has that hit power. You know, he drops back in coverage, very nice, and super fast linebacker. And you need those guys nowadays in this year's draft. You know, I mean this year's game, a nowadays game. My bad. Drew Sanders, I got at number two. Been watching him at Arkansas. That was a called that team, that college. I don't know. They've been playing really good over there. They almost beat Alabama a year ago or 2 years ago. I don't remember. Almost beat them. Sanders, he's legit. A run stuffing guy. He kind of reminds me of Luke, the Cowboys guy. He reminds me of him, except I don't think he has that injury issue. He's sure run stuffer, pursuit guy. He could rush off the edge or from the middle linebacker blitz. And yeah, Jack Campbell. He won this year's best the dumper award. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I'm not really a college guy, but he won that award as the best linebacker in the nation. He's good, bro. Jack Campbell's one of my guys, and I expect a lot of him. And then the last one is Hen. Oh man, Honey, and he's from Washington. Watched him from the combine. Didn't watch most of his. I haven't watched his tape, but from the combine, looking at the combine, he looked pretty good. So I gave him the fifth spot. All right, here we go. The cornerback position. Yeah, we got a. We. I was looking at the quarterback position, like how many good corners there are, and they're saying that what's it called? This might be the most DBs, like so cornerbacks and safety, taken in NFL history in the draft history. Most DBs taken in the draft, and I think that would be true because there is a lot of talent at the cornerback position, but as well as the safeties, you know, and safeties and corners are well, mainly corners are more valuable in nowadays, you know, game. But for me, number one corner is Christian Gonzalez. A lot of people have Witherspoon at number one, but I'm gonna take Gonzalez. He's gonna straight up lock down one side of the field. I like that. You know, I'll take a guy who's gonna lock down one side of the field instead of get turnovers. You know, turnovers is a plus, and Gonzalez could get those, but I'll take a guy who locks someone down. That's why I got Porter Jr. at number two. The reason why I have him at number two is because of his 40 time. That is a concern, but he has that length to press. But so does Gonzalez. Gonzalez has that 40 time. Porter Jr. does not. And then Witherspoon is at number three. This guy's no slouch. He hits. Um, obviously wants more contact than Witherspoon. Or my bad. Witherspoon wants more contact than Gonzalez and Porter Jr. But that's why I like Witherspoon more as safety, because the guy does have that silent to sideline speed, and he has that instincts to I'm gonna hit you and I'm gonna intercept the ball, that type of stuff. So I like him more of a safety, but he's a corner right now, so he's number three for me. And then I have Can. His name's Can. His name's Cam Smith, but I put Can. My God, that's my bad, and my apologies, Cam Smith. Big time typo right there. So Cam Smith, he's very. I have him at number four. I'm gonna be honest. I would like to change that to number five. I like I like Banks. I really do like Banks, man. So Banks for me will be at number four. True lockdown corner. Um, like I said, I'd rather take a guy who locks down the field instead of getting interceptions. Guy's always he's always what do you call it? He's always on the receiver's hip. This is a term for it. Oh my god, I haven't been in the cornerback room in so long. But it's like in sync, he's in sync with the receiver a lot of the time. He could get penalties called on him, but that's the risk you take when you're legit hip to hip with the receiver. But that's what you like to see from a cornerback. Cam Smith will be a number five for me because he is very aggressive, very instinctful to like come down and lay a hit if it's in the flat or if it's on the running back and stuff like that. Um, he's pretty solid in press coverage like that, and yeah, all these guys are very talented guys. Um, I think that's all I gotta say. Cam Smith is legit at tackling, at press coverage, and things like that. The safeties, our last position group we'll go over. You're probably saying, what about the linemen? I ain't good at linemen. I ain't gonna what's it called rank them because I'm just not good at evaluating linemen. And number one, the best safety in this year's draft class is Brian Branch. Brian Branch is legit. Jamal Adams type of a player. If you need a run stuffer, dude, Brian Branch is your guy. A little bit slower, but like I said, he's like Jamal Adams, dude. He's very instinctful. He understands the game of football. He's gonna go down and lay a huge hit on whoever is gonna get the ball. Running back, tight end, receiver, you name it, they're gonna get lit. Um, Number two, I got Sidney Brown. You're probably asking where about the Texas A&M guy. That guy's 6'3". He can lay a hammer as well as a couple other guys, but I like Sidney Brown more. I like Sidney Brown more because he he's very fast, very powerful. We saw at the combine, bench pressed a lot, and it's I just like how he moves in the open field, in coverage. I really do. Jari Brown, a single high safety, a free safety, super fast, instinctful, makes the play on the ball, could get interceptions. Uh, Penn State, Joey Porter, Joey, Joey Porter's running man, and yeah, got him at number three. Martin, Sidney Brown's strong safety. Wait, no, he's a free safety. Martin's a free safety. Sidney Brown's a strong safety. You would think the taller man is the strong safety, but I believe Sidney Brown is the strong safety, and then Martin is more of the interception type of guy. It's been a minute since I watched Martin's tape. Oh man, but Martin, he is an interception machine. He's a ball hawk, and yeah, that's what I remember from his tape. I haven't watched it in a minute, so I apologize on that. I just know he's a ball hawk. And Jordan Battle, Jordan Battle's legit been in the business. He was a cornerback at one point. I think it was a great move to move him to safety. And yeah, Jordan Battle's legit guy. It's crazy how we got two Alabamas and two Illinois guys and one Penn State guy. That's pretty crazy. And yeah, so that's my safeties. I think that's it. Yep, yep, that's it right there. That's all my position rankings. I hope y'all enjoyed. Tell me your guys' rankings. How would you rank these guys different? Did I miss anybody? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, we can do a mock draft video soon, probably on Wednesday. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. I appreciate all you guys or girls who watch this video. And I apologize again for my mic. I know it's not great. I'm gonna get a new one. I need to get a new one because I know they ain't gonna repair this one to how it was. So I'm just gonna buy a new one. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.